everybody, and welcome back to the Progressive Auto Sales Arena from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. It's the Sarnia Sting and the Peterborough Petes for the third of 4 times this season. Updated schedule the other night. It was agreed upon that these two teams would face 2 more times, and some exciting hockey came from the last 2 games, so we expect more here tonight. Here's McCallum. He'll send it from behind the goal out front to Visagic moving in. He has Cameron with a shot that was blocked. Rebound in front, the Sting get it out of harm's way. Sarnia looking to come away with a victory here tonight after disappointing the fans last night, losing in a 9-round shootout. Back-to-back here at home. Here comes McCallum, stepping in down the right side. His shot deflects, but Serzica made the save. Here's O'Mary, he finds Sitchich. Turn that over in front, McCallum. Sitchich takes it back, and the Sting will send it out and down into the Peterborough zone. Chased around to the corner, Schwint. Back to the point, here's Doucette. Backhander stopped. Rebound was there, penalty coming, it's going to the Sting. So Peterborough to the first power play of the night, slashing the call on Marko Sitchich. Sarnia Sting at home this season in whiteout games, which is the road uniform on home ice, are 0-2. So they still search for their first win of the year in whiteout. Here's the draw. One back, picked up by Young. Young up for Hall. And now Carson Hall stepping down the right side. He's in, he shoots, and he just missed the target. Kostic back to McDonald. He'll feed it for Young, has a lane. Can get a shot in on goal. Kostic has it. He'll try. That's stopped. Penalty coming. It's going to Peterborough. Pass around. Back that finds Kostic. He'll play it to the point. McDonald dropped off for Young. Young looks, now shoots. Save made. Kostic picks it up. Centers to the front. It's touched up by the Petes. And with 44 seconds, we'll have 4-on-4. Face off here. One back, picked up by the Petes. Haley with it. Here's Haley. Looking ahead. Turned it over to Felak. Felak feeds that for Sitchich. Power play Sarnia. Here's a chance. What a save made by Tuska. Looked like a perfect backhand finish, but couldn't elevate it. And we stay scoreless here in the first period. We sure do. What an opportunity for the Sarnia Sting, but they're absolutely robbed on that chance. Visagic will bank it off the boards and out to center. Young with it back. Way took it away. O'Mary to Felak, and the Sting in again. Kostic with a shot. And Tuska holds on. Sarnia Sting attacking a lot more tonight than they did last night. And they knew that that was a problem in yesterday's game against this exact same team. Here's O'Mary. He'll shoot, and he just missed. Fisher with it. Lays it in front. That one bounced away. 20 seconds left on the power play. Kostic to Felak. That's turned over, and Young carries it out. That'll do it. Sarnia 0 for 1 on the power play. Both teams 0 for 1. That's the save made by Serzica. Pulled that in, but gave that away to Young in front. Fisher took it back. He played it to his own net. Sent around. It's Fisher. Sending it out and down the ice, and this one will go for ice. Face off here to the left side of the net. One back and picked up here. Played along. Here's a shot. Good save made by Serzica. Sting ahead with it, and Felak chips that out and down the ice. Here's Visagic in his own zone. He'll play it up on his right wing, but keeps it on his stick. In over the right line. To the goal. He's stuck by Serzica. Good save there in the splits for Nick Serzica. And that's turned over to Taylor. Felak having trouble holding on to it. And it's brought back in. Pahe winds and shoots. Serzica again makes the save. Here's a giveaway in the crease. Kostic tries to get it out. That does come out. But right back in are the Petes. And they have a step in alone. Serzica made the save. 5 to go here in a scoreless first period. Another tight one between these two clubs. Here's Way pinned along the boards. Kicked that back. Nobody was there. And now here's McDonald with it. To Way. Penalty coming. It's going to Peterborough. Here's Way to the front. That's touched up, and Sarnia will see their second power play of the night. They're 0 for 1. So Pahe heads off. Face off right side of the net. One back by the Sting. Young shoots. Save made. Given away in front. Here's Young with it again. Schwint lets it go. Tuska makes the save. Here is Strohawk. Backhands it out and down the ice. McDonald to get it at center. Doucette's back on it. Facing Doucette. Feeding that over. That's turned over. Here's Sicic. 2 to go in this first period. Marco Sicic shooting. Blockers save Tuska. Been tested in this first period, but we're still scoreless, as this one is sent out to center. Schwint right back in. 48 seconds on the rush. Doucette back to the point. Given away to Mealy. He has it, and he sends it out and down. Sarnia's power play failing to cooperate here. And Young pushes a man off the puck. That could have been interference. It's not called. This one ricocheted off an own Sting, and it's kept in by the Petes. Here's Strohawk to Haley. Moving in with a chance. Haley, that's blocked, and it slides wide. Last minute of play here in the first. Here's Young. Back to the point. A good save made by Serzica. Back up for Doucette. He'll send it down, and that should end this first period as it's rung around the far board. Schwint to it. And that will do it for one. Scoreless through 20. Shots a goal after one period of play. The Sarnia Sting 9, the Peterborough Petes 7. Hits are 4-1 Peterborough. Face-offs 4-3 Peterborough. Power play Sarnia 0 for 2. Peterborough 0 for 1. We head to the second scoreless here tonight from Sarnia. Welcome into period 2 from Progressive Auto Sales Arena. The Sting and the Peterborough Petes ready to commence for period 2. Draw one back. It's picked up by the Petes. McCallum. He'll bring it in and just clear it in. O'Mary had some words for him, and now the Petes with an opportunity. There's a quick shot. They score! From the corner to the middle, it's McCallum, and the Peterborough Petes open the scoring once again against the Sarnia Sting. 2 games in a row now. Yeah, good shot here in the crease, and you give them all that space, they're going to take the lead. They do here. So Peterborough strikes first. Serzica, not much he could do on that. No, and you're right about that. Just not enough opportunity. And that will pretty much do it for that. But here we go. 1-0 Petes. Misijic turned it over. Marco Sicic is in. He's been the hero last few nights. And he's stopped by Tuska. Good chance for Sicic to get tied up just like that, but he couldn't. And now the Petes through center. Here's Misijic breaking to the goal. He's in. He's stopped by Serzica. Fisher to Schwint. Back ahead. That was given away on the Sicic attempt. Doucette finds it. Fisher to Doucette. Up for Sicic. Sending that across. Doucette trying to hold on to it. Has it again. Winds it. Shoots. Saved by Tuska. Got a toe on it. And here's Cameron. Cameron to Misijic. Up the right side and in. O'Mary took that away. Sting in their own zone, playing with it. The pass finds Cooper Way. 1-on-1. He shoots. Stopped by Tuska. He's been tested tonight, but still 1-0. There's another shot that got through. It was handled. Another opportunity. That one goes in behind the goal. Cameron has it here, and you can see Felak having some words with one of the Petes. That goes nowhere. Fisher dug it out of there. Picked up by Cameron. In his own zone, Way took it away. That goes to the corner for Felak. Way to the point. Quick shot over the net. Felak away, and it goes back down. Picked up by the Sting in their own zone. That pass up for Young. And here's Mitch Young. On the attack, right side and in. He'll drop it off for Felak. In front! They score! Carter Kostic! And this game is tied. 1-1. Well, a huge goal for the Sarnia Sting to even things up here. It's 1-1. Here's the face-off. Taken in one back by Haley. Sent ahead for Deller. Trying to break and get it to the net. Young sends that for Moses. Sting, here's Wainwright. He has a man with him. Plays it over. Chance and Brown. That's right to the chest. Here's Strohawk in the corner of his own zone. It has been a much better Sarnia game here tonight. They have more shots, more opportunities. As Serzica makes a save here. Plays it down, and the only ones there are the Petes. Pahe scores! Serzica got most of it, but not all of it. And the Peterborough Petes find themselves back in front. Just like that. 2-1. Well, and this is what we were talking about. You have to be proud of Peterborough for getting the puck to the net, creating those opportunities. You get rewarded when you play like this, and they're getting rewarded here tonight. That's a great goal for them, and to take the lead back, you send a message to the Sarnia Sting that you're not going to go down easily. And it is now 2-1. Here's the face-off. One back controlled by Young. Young sends it in, around the boards it goes. It's picked up here by Brown. Brown sending it across. No one was there. The net has come off, and we'll have a face-off. 5:02 to go here in the second. It's the Petes 2, the Sarnia Sting 1 from Progressive Auto Sales Arena. Last night's game went to a shootout. The Sarnia Sting want better work here tonight, and they've had it, but they're down. Here's a pass and a good save. Rebound, it came in front. Tuska's been amazing here tonight. Here's Moses, one-timer looking for it, and Haley's taken down. Penalty coming, it's going to the Sting. Peterborough will go their second power play of the night. It's 0-1. Easton Wainwright for tripping. And here we go. So Peterborough 0-1 on the power play tonight. A chance to go up by 2. They turn it over, and the Sting send it the length of the ice. 3 to go in this period. Here's Cameron. Schwint was barreling down on him. It's picked up by Cameron to Young. In they come. Here's an opportunity. McCallum, he's stopped by Serzica. Good save there. The bouncer came in front. Sijic, he'll get it out, but not out. Here's Misajic over to McCallum. Another save made. Another chance down low. It's Mealy. Backhander in front. McCallum. He's stopped by Nick Serzica. And he holds on to that for the Sting as they were surrounded in their own end. Chances have been there, but the Petes still up by the single goal. Face-off coming here to the right side of the Sarnia net. One back by the Petes. Cameron, he shoots, and he's stopped by Serzica. Rebound in front. Oh, what a stop. Nick Serzica, point blank, dived across to keep it out. He's had some highlight reel stops over the last few nights against this Petes club, including a 36-save shutout performance in the first of 4 meetings between these two. Here's Cameron shooting, another save made. That's cleared, and again not out. Misajic to McCallum, down behind the net, looking out front. There's Young to Cameron, his shot's blocked. And now Carter Kostic just gets it out to center. 10 seconds left on the rush. That will do it. Peterborough 0-2 on their power play. Way for Kostic. Sent into the Peterborough zone. That's given away to Cameron. Here's Cameron. Has a man through center and Mealy. To McCallum. 2-on-1. Hurt trying to get back. Here's the chance. It's stopped by Serzica, and it just stayed out. We're through 2. It's 2-1 Peterborough. Stats after 2 periods of play. Shots to goal 17-16 Sarnia. They trail 2-1 after 2. Hits 9-2 Peterborough. Faceoffs 10-5 Peterborough. 0-2 on the power play. Both clubs. It's 2-1 through 40 minutes. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Progressive Auto Sales Arena. The Sarnia Sting 0-2 in road uniforms at home this season. Trying to snap that here tonight. They're down again in the third period. Here's Sijic to Fisher. Sent ahead for Kai Schwint. Schwint off to Sijic. Sičić goes for a spin within his own zone. Now looks for a lane. Lets it go. It may have been tipped. He has it again. Man open. Big save, Tuska. He got across, saw where it was coming. Another opportunity. That pass cut. And Cameron's there to get it to Mealy. He'll look to get it out. Sarnia Sting oh so close to tying it early here in the third. Schwint chases it down. Cameron has it. Here's Cameron in his own zone. Carries through center. Fisher back to defend on that. And here in the corner with it. Picked up, played out front. McCallum point blank. He's stopped by Serzicha. O'Mary to Doucette. Sting running out of time here in this third period. Just down by a goal, but it feels like they have been all week, hasn't it? Here's Kostic, goes for a spin. He'll shoot. That's knocked out. Rebound. And that's off the side of the goal where Tuska smothers it for Cameron. Cameron in his own zone trying to just get it out. Young with it now. He'll carry through center. Here's Young in over the Sarnia line. Moving in, looking, shooting. That sticked away. Came back to Mealy. He's in, and he stopped. And the rebound checked out by Serzicha. Mealy to Bisajic. Back to the point for Cameron. That's blocked. It goes into the corner and it finds Mealy again. To the front, McCallum. Felak took it away. We're halfway through the third. It's 2-1 Peterborough. Here's Kostic again, and he fired that wide. Sting can't hold his own. Young. Back. This one comes off the boards, and it's picked up by Taylor. Taylor ahead to Bisajic, and here they come. Bisajic and from the left side. He's stopped by Serzicha. Young to Moses. Moses up ahead. That was turned over. Bisajic with it back again. Middle of the ice and in over the Sarnia line. Left side to the attack. Taken back by the Sting. Young, pass finds Wainwright. He's in behind the D. He shoots, and he's stopped by Tuska. Holding on with 6:09 to go. It's 2-1 Pete's. Here's the face-off to the left side of the net. One back for the Sting. Young with it. Young back off to McDonald. Shooting. That was ramped off a stick and wide. McDonald with Wainwright. Looks, waits, shoots. Again, sticked away by the Petes. Back to the point. This one comes out. Here's McDonald. Sending that back for Wainwright. Sting are running out of time here. Pass over. Here's a chance. They score! They've tied it late here in the third. Ryan Brown, 2-2. A huge goal for the Sarnia Sting to tie things up late here in the third period at 2. Here we go. Face off one back by the Petes. He'll bring it in here. Pahe gave that away to Schwint. Here's Kai Schwint setting it down. The Sting trying to get right back to the attack here. All even up late. Haley gave it away. Schwint had control. Turned it over to Pahe. And he'll bring it down the left side and into the Sarnia zone. Pahe from the corner. Sting take it back. We're in the last minute of play here in the third period. That pass missed Sičić. It goes down the ice, but he wins the race. 30 seconds to go in regulation. Sičić goes for a spin. Looks for a lane. Has it. Took the shot. It went wide. And now it's kept in. Doucette back to the point. There's Fisher. Drops it back. Nobody was there. Sting will try again. That pass up for Schwint. 10 seconds left. Here's Kai Schwint. Looks to pass. Schwint moves in, shoots, save, Tuska. And he holds on with 3 seconds to go in regulation time. 2-2. Peterborough is going to battle out another point here tonight. They have been good all season and rewarded for it. Face off one. Here's Young, moves in, shoots, fanned on it, and the buzzer goes. We're going to overtime. Shots a goal in the hockey game, 24-19 Sting. It's 2-2 after 3. Hits are 13-5 Petes. Faceoffs 12-7 Petes. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. 2-2 through 60 minutes tonight. Welcome into overtime. The Sarnia Sting and the Peterborough Petes ready to go again. Second time this year in extra time. Both times here in Sarnia in extra time. Here's Cameron to win it. He's in with Young. Stopped by Serzica. Now here's O'Mary. He has Sičić to win it. Breakaway in overtime. Marko Sičić. He just missed the net. Has it again. Holding on to it. Feeds that over off on his wing. O'Mary. Fans on the shot. Fisher put it on. It's easily handled. Cameron to Young, and here come the Petes the other way. O'Mary trying to defend on that. Here's Young to win the game. Back to Misijic in front, and that pass was cut down low. It looked like a tap-in game winner. Last minute of play here in overtime. Misijic. Here's a pass down low. Young, fans on the shot. Sičić back after it, and that's not out. Cameron to Young. He moves in. He's stopped by Serzica. Sting here. Here they come with it. It's Fisher. All he can do is bank it in for some line changes here for his club. 10 seconds to go in the overtime period. Pass finds Young. Off the bench comes McDonald. Here's Young with it. One last attack in overtime. Here's a shot. Stopped by Serzica. And we go to a shootout again here tonight. Shots a goal after overtime. 26-22 Sting. Hits are 14-5 Peterborough. Faceoffs 13-7 Petes. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. We go to the shootout. Back-to-back nights here in Sarnia. Round 1 for Peterborough. They will go with the same lineup as last night. Starting with Taylor. Here he comes. Left to right. Forehand. Stopped by Serzica. Got the right leg on it. Round 1 for the Sarnia Sting. They did not score in 9 rounds yesterday. They're going to have to do something today. Here's Kai Schwint. Moves in, waits, shoots. Tried to 5-hole Tuska. Not much was there. Scoreless through 1 round. Round 2 here. Here's Kadoran. Going far left. In, shooting. And Serzica tight against the left post to keep it out. Round 2 for the Sarnia Sting. Marko Sičić. He's been their hero recently. Moves in slow with a great play, and Tuska just fought it off wide. Scoreless through 2 rounds. Here's Perdeller to give the Petes the lead. Perdeller, backhanders shut down by Serzica's right toe. Sting with a chance to win. It's the young Dalen Moses again. He'll have the opportunity. Moses goes far right to far left, moves in, shoots! Couldn't beat the blocker at Tuska. We'll go to extra rounds again. Round 4 here for Peterborough. Here's Pahe. Left to middle. Winds and shoots, and Serzica makes a good save on the speed against Pahe. Here's Carter Kostic. He has a chance to send the fans in a frenzy. Kostic! He's stopped by the blocker, just the tippy top to keep it out, and another round. Faulkner. Here he comes with speed. Shooting! Stopped by Serzica. Stayed with him in round 5. It's round 5 for the Sarnia Sting. And a good shooter in Dennis Wobanak. Underdog all year, but he's been great. He shoots, and he's stopped by Tuska. I think the Sting's biggest problem is not having enough moves. Here's Mealy. Fans on their feet. He scores! And the Peterborough Petes put the Sting on edge again. They need the tie, or it's over. Here's Nathan O'Mary. He's had great hands all season. And he stopped, and the Peterborough Petes have won it again. And that's 0 for 3 this season. Sarnia in the white uniforms at home.